and I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK, and I thought we could do another little weekend in the life of Winnie the Pooh collector. I really enjoyed filming the last one and I think you guys did enjoy it as well. So I thought this could become maybe like a monthly thing. I could film this like once a month because the last one I did was in August and now we're in September. So I've got a pretty chill weekend planned. Obviously I've already done my Friday morning routine, washed my hair, just letting that dry. Fridays is usually my content day, but I've been staying pretty on top of my content recently. I've only got one video to film and I'm waiting on that to arrive in the post. I have got another Loungefly collab to do. They sent it out yesterday. They usually send it 24-hour tracked, so that should be arriving today. I can then get that filmed, and that's literally, I was looking at my YouTube schedule over breakfast this morning and that's literally the only thing I really need to get done. So I've got a couple of craft projects I need to finish off, but anyway, I need to get my hair sorted. I'm going to take Eddie for a walk down the lake, and then hopefully by the time we come back my Loungefly will have arrived. Right, I went for my walk and my parcel has arrived, so I'm now just going to sit down for lunch and then we will get that video filmed, because I've got my YouTube schedule here, and besides from this weekend vlog, which obviously we are in the process of filming, the only other thing I need to film today is that, I can say it's a Loungefly. I don't know if I've already said to you, it's a Loungefly collab that's just arrived, so I've filmed that, and then yeah. So technically, I am filming 2 videos today, but one of them is this video, so. And then that's all I need to do for YouTube this weekend. Do you like my YouTube planner? It's got koalas on it. So that's all I need to do for YouTube. Staying pretty ahead on that, that's good. And then, so once I filmed the unboxing video for that Loungefly, I'll then film like a short style video. Might get some pictures of it, might not. I might wait until I have some better ideas for it. But lunch, I have got some Aldi equivalent of pot noodles. It's the chicken and mushroom flavour, which is vegetarian. I always find it very confusing that like meat flavoured things, like crisps and noodles, 99% of the time are vegetarian friendly. Do always check the packaging, but most of the time they are. Got some noodles, and then I made myself a little white chocolate frappe. I wanted to do my chocolate and mint iced coffee, but I only have 1 sachet of them left, so I was like, I'll leave that because then it'll remind me to get some more. And for dessert, I've got a Peppa Pig brownie. When I actually get into it, I'll have to show it to you because it's got Peppa Pig sprinkles on it. So yeah, that is my lunch, and then, oh, this still needs a bit of a stir. I thought I'd had it sat for like 5 minutes. And then after I've had my lunch, I'll get on to filming the collab. Just need to talk to you a bit about it because you'll have already seen it. It'll have been the video that goes up before this. It's a Christmas bag. But basically, so it's from LF Lovers. They're one of my regular brands that I collab with. I've worked with them on Loungefly for like, ever since they opened. My first ever Loungefly collab was with their old brand, and then they rebranded. I've been with LF Lovers ever since they've opened, and they were kind of like my gateway into the Loungefly world, like all of my collabs and stuff like that. I have worked with other brands, but like they're the ones that like started me off on all of this. They messaged me last week and like apologized that it had been so long since they'd worked with me, and to be fair, in the Winnie the Pooh world there hasn't been many Loungeflies this year in like the monthly collections, so they apologised that I think the last time I did a collab with them was on the Winnie the Pooh Christmas collection in November, so it's been what, 10 months, 9 months from when they actually like messaged me. Usually I work with them like 2 to 3 times a year, so like they messaged me and apologised that it had been so long, and they said if I pick anything off of the website that I wanted, they'd send it to me for a collab. So I was toying between like 3 bags. The bag that obviously I've gone with, a Halloween bag, and then the Eeyore Cross Buddies bag. I was like tempted to go with the Halloween bag because obviously spooky season's coming up. I always go to the pumpkin patch and do like outfit photos at the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is just basically my runway. It's just my fashion show. So I was like, that would work well because like it's not that long until I'm going to pumpkin patch on opening weekend. So I was like, that would work well. But it's I'll include the picture of the Eeyore bag here. I was so tempted to go with it. It's so cute. He's like dressed as a mummy. He's got an orange bow on his tail. But there's a very slight detail that I was like, absolutely not. It's that's got a spider on it. I am that girl. I think you all know I am that girl. So I just couldn't. And I was looking at it and I was like, I could cover it up with like a bag charm. I could make like a pumpkin pom-pom and like cover it up. But I was like, no, I then feel like I wouldn't be able to like do the bag justice in the collab and like say nice things about the bag when I'm trying to hide an element of it just because I'm petrified of spiders. Even if it is just an embroidered onto a bag, I just can't. Whatever form a spider is, I can't. So as much as like that would have been the smart choice to go with, since we're approaching spooky season, I ended up going with the Christmas bag because I am more of a Christmas girly, as I think you all know. So you'd have already seen that unboxing because that would have been the last video you'd have seen, but I'm gonna have my lunch and then I'm actually gonna go and film it. Time travel's crazy. I can't remember where I got these from, but I just needed to show you what they look like. Okay, this was a pretty bad example. Usually they're like absolutely covered in Peppa Pig. Okay, I've just finished the unboxing. This is the bag. I'm now gonna set up to do some shorts videos with it, and I found this. Let me turn the volume up. The audio I'm gonna do for it.
Nativity, but it's not a nativity. It's Nativity, the musical in 3D with 5D sound, and we're all gonna be famous.
Yeah, that. It's September. Look how bright the sun is outside, but Mariah Carey is defrosting as we speak. So we have come to the beach for like a chip supper. I've got chips and battered halloumi, and then we'll go for a walk along the beach because Eddie absolutely loves the beach. We are back from the beach now and I've got a nice cup of pumpkin spice latte, but it's the, what brand is it? Can't remember what brand it is. Get it from Tesco's. You get a box of 8 sachets for £2, so it works out at like 25p a sachet. I then put some squirty cream on top with, and then just sprinkle some cinnamon on top. All the cream has melted now. So works out to be 25p a sachet for the pumpkin spice. Then plus squirty cream and a bit of cinnamon sprinkles. You're looking at well less than £1 for this glass. And think about how much Starbucks is charging per pumpkin spice. I went to Tesco's the other day, and so my mum saw them in there like last week and she picked me up a box. And then I was really worried that they were going to sell out because £2 for 8 sachets, good deal. So when me and Dad were in there the other day, I picked up another 2 boxes. I haven't even finished the first box yet, but I love a pumpkin spice. I can just never be like justify paying the Starbucks price. So think how many cups of this I'm gonna get for the cost of 1 in Starbucks. I mean, I'm pretty sure the box of 8 is cheaper than 1. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy my pumpkin spice. I'm gonna plait my hair. I've already gotten into my gym jammies. And then what is the plan tonight? So I realised today that one of the jobs I did need to do was print out a new cross stitch pattern for my friend Claire. Basically, I made her a cross stitch a long time ago. It took me a while to make it. I sent it to her and Every lost it. It took us a week with back and forth with Every because Every kept claiming they had found it and then saying they were going to deliver it to her. And then she'd say it never got delivered, and then we'd go. It was such faff, and then Every did end up owning up and saying they'd lost it. It was quite a palaver. It took me so long to make, so I was so annoyed. So I found another pattern online of something I was going to make her instead, and I'm going to post it with, that one was with Every. This time I'm going to post it with Royal Mail because I've been using them more recently instead of Every, and I haven't been having issues. So I was going to print out the pattern for that, but I just forgot. So I'll do that tomorrow. I have got another craft project, as I said, that I need to finish. I'll just quickly show you. Before I show you, Kaz, if you are watching this, please stop watching. I will tell you when you can resume watching, so you can listen for your cue to start watching, but Kaz, look away. I made this for Kaz. She got me the last Disney key I needed for my set. I think you can just see them over there. So I wanted to make her this as a thank you. So what I just need to do tomorrow, because it's turned out initially a little bit bigger than what I wanted it to be, so change your plan as to what it's going to be. So I'm just going to trim down the edges, put a backing on it, overstitch the sides, and then I'm gonna attach I'm trying to like describe it so Kaz doesn't hear while she's looking away, pretending not to look. Something, you know, to go like that, and then she can, you know, display it like that. Okay, Kaz, you can look again. I'll put it away. Tomorrow I need to finish that, and then I'll print out the pattern for Claire's project. I have started another project in between finishing Kaz's and starting Claire's, because do you remember in my last weekend vlog I went to Hobbycraft and I brought that pack of Ada, the cross stitch fabric in red and green. I just was so excited to start that. So I've started on, where is it? There we go, I've got it inside. Started there. These are the patterns I'm following. Let me show you the one of them. So they'll look like that when I've finished. I don't know if I went with like too neon of a yellow, but it'll be fine. How cool is this book? So yeah, I think my plan for tonight is, because with Kaz's project, the next thing I need to do involves a hot glue gun, so I'll want to be set up my craft desk to do that. So yeah, I won't do any more of Kaz's project tonight. That can wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to continue on my Christmas project and yeah, just set up with some crafts, and I'll probably watch some vlogs, might watch a bit of Disney Plus. Season 2 of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place is coming out real soon. I think I saw it's premiering on Disney Channel on September 12th. Obviously, we no longer have Disney Channel in the UK, so that's obviously referring to US. And then I think it's coming on to Disney Plus beginning of October. I can't remember the date, but yeah, it's definitely coming to Disney Channel on September 12th. But obviously that does not apply for the UK because we don't have Disney Channel anymore. Still got about a month away. I absolutely love Wizards of Waverly Place, and I loved season 1 of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. So maybe I'll have to work out how much time I've got. It's literally about a month, I think, until season 2. I'm just trying to figure out if I can fit in a rewatch of all of Wizards of Waverly Place and then season 1 of Beyond Waverly Place. That sounds like a plan. But yeah, I thought I'd just check in with you. Obviously tomorrow we'll be going to the car boot sale in the morning, and then I need to pop into town to get something very exciting for my husband. So I'm going to drink my pumpkin spice, settle in for a cozy night of crafting, and I'll see you in the morning for the boot sale. Spoke to you today, so hello. I obviously went to the car boot sale first thing this morning. It was a bit of a letdown. There wasn't too much there. I did get a Pooh Bear, but I'm not going to show you him yet because he needs a wash. He was very dirty, but I couldn't leave him behind. But then we came home and we gave Eddie a little walk, and we bumped into the post lady. She always stops and gives him treats, and we have got some stuff in the post to sort out. My dad did a photo order and I got loads of my wedding photos, and I don't know if I've shown you this before, but I have got my wedding album here, so I'm going to put them all away. So this is a little like box. Then I've got this pin that my friend got from Disneyland Paris for me, and then you've got the actual photo album, and then I'm just going to keep cards in the bottom of there. So I'm going to sort my photos out into the album. Let me just put them on top there for the moment. And then do you remember I've been having that back and forth about trying to find some football croc badges for Salah's Crocs. Got them here. I've still got them on the little hook thing because it's just easier to hang them up in his wardrobe. So I got the Manchester ones from Bristol Balloon Fiesta, and then I thought I could find some football one, like generic football from the car boot sales. But apparently it's the most hardest thing to find, so I did end up last week ordering one online, and it's just arrived today. That's all I've been searching for, just a standard football. I thought that would have been so easy to find at the car boot sales, but apparently not. So let's get that put on his Crocs. I'm just going to put it on like the other side, because I don't think he'll want to be like me and have them absolutely jazzed up, but I just kind of wanted to personalise them a little bit for him. There we go. Got Man United on one side and then just a generic football on the other. Why was finding a football so hard? If he wants to add more I mean, we can collect more, but that's just like his starter I've done for him. And then next we are gonna head off into town. As I said, I need to pick something up for Salah in town, something he has wanted for so long, and I told him that we could get him one, so I'm gonna surprise him with it. Yeah, we're gonna go and get that. And then I have seen online that apparently Primark has got a new Winnie the Pooh Classic Pooh collection out, so gonna pop into Primark, have a look if they've got that. My local one is usually a bit hit and miss, so the only reason I'm mainly popping into town is to pick up that thing for Salah and then see what is in Primark, and then might do a bit of a food shop on the way home. But I do need to change my bags. This is the bag I took to the car boot sale, which is very cute, very like matches my outfit. But I realised once I've got my vlog camera in here, my phone, my purse, I literally can't fit much else in here. So I will switch to a mini backpack for the afternoon. So I'll just get this repacked and then we'll head off into town. Also, I just realised I picked this up in London, didn't I? And I haven't unboxed it yet, so I've still got, what time is it? Okay, about 20-30 minutes before I need to head into town, so I might quickly film an unboxing of this. I kind of forgot I haven't done it yet. I don't know how well you could see that, but I got owl. I was really, because Tigger was the one I got when I was in Birmingham. And obviously I didn't want to get a duplicate, but when I originally got this set in Birmingham, I said the two I really wanted was owl or rabbit. And I got owl! I'm really happy with that. Why does Ed get a welcome home sign and not me? It's pink, it should say welcome home Tori. Primark had none of the new Winnie the Pooh stuff, which I was kind of expecting for my Primark. So they had some of the last release from earlier this year, but none of the new one that I really wanted because it's classic Pooh. But I did pick up some headbands from Primark, and then Salah has had the best haul out of all of us and he's not even here. But it's all stuff that he's wanted for so long, and I haven't told him I've got it, but I'll tell him later and I'll show you what I've got him as well. Is it even the end of a Tori in Wonderland vlog if it doesn't end in a haul? So, as I said, I did go into town with a little bit of a mission. I went into Primark specifically for the new Winnie the Pooh collection, which my Primark did not have, but I wasn't very surprised by that. And then I went in to CEX to get something for Salah, something he has wanted for so long and we have talked about getting him. And that's downstairs. My dad is going to be setting it up tomorrow and we're going to be testing it works tomorrow. So I did say I'd show you it in this vlog, but I think from what I show in the vlog, you can kind of work out what I got him. I think I have teased it as well a bit. I will be having an updated room tour in the next video or so, so you'll see it in that video in case you didn't pick up in this what it is. But anyway, on to what I got. The boot sale wasn't the very best this morning. I did get one Pooh plush for the whole price of 75p. He was very dirty. The guy wouldn't come down any further on him because honestly 75p I still think was a lot for how dirty he was, but the guy would not budge any further on him. He wanted £1, but we had 75p left on us, so. And I couldn't leave him. So he's been on the washing line all day and he's still just kind of a little bit damp, so he's just hung up. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. He's hung up in the conservatory. But onto what I did get in town. As I mentioned, I did pick up a headband in Primark. Well, a pack of 2 headbands for £2.50. These are like absolutely everywhere on TikTok at the moment. They are just absolutely 90s, early noughties coded. Love them. I needed some more cotton pads, so I got them in Savers. Yeah, Savers. And I don't usually do these charity shops in town, but I guess it was a good job I did because I had quite a good little haul. I got a Tigger movie VHS tape. Am I gonna watch it? No. But I just thought this would be a really cool collector's piece. And I was with my dad in the shop and he had a look at it for me. He obviously knows what he's looking at more than I do. he said that the tape is like halfway through played. So he's going to put it in his video machine and like wind it back to the start, because he said that will help keep it in better condition if it's not like halfway through played. So he's then going to like wind it back to the start. And he also told me, because they had like quite a few VHS tapes in the shop and none of them had prices on them. So we were going to ask how much this was, and my dad said for like this condition, you know, half played, the box isn't the best, and obviously VHS tapes, I'm not going to watch it, am I? So my dad was like, don't recommend paying more than 50p for it. Went to the till, asked how much it was, 50p. So I was like, I'll take it. And speaking of 90s naughties, I got a Beanie Pooh Bear. He's just a classic Pooh. Got his red crop top on, but he's holding a little bouquet of flowers. I thought he was so cute. How much was he? He was £3. This shop had a little, what was this? This was wood green. They had a little like Winnie the Pooh display in the window. They had this one, and the next item I'm going to show you, and then a copy of the House at Pooh Corner, but I already have 2 copies of that, so I didn't think I needed a third. It wasn't like a special edition either, so I left it behind. But yeah, he was £3. But the book I did pick up, this was £1. Winnie the Pooh Trivia Quiz Book. Has it got an original published date in it? Published in 1996. And it's literally just the whole book has just got questions, and then you turn it upside down for the answers. So yeah, I just thought this was the cutest book. I'm gonna have to read it cover to cover to make sure I'm the absolute mastermind on Winnie the Pooh. And it was quite funny when we took it to the till, the guy obviously, with me buying this, and me having this on my back, he said, are you a bit of a Winnie the Pooh fan? And he flicked to a random page and he quizzed me. The question I had from him was, what was the note on Christopher Robin's door? It was obviously that he was gone out and he'd be back soon. Back soon? Back soon? So anyway, that brings us to the end of another weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending the time with me. I've really been enjoying filming my weekends in the life of a Winnie the Pooh collector, and I hope you guys have been enjoying coming along on them with me. If you did enjoy it, please do pop that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from what, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell, and you might as well. You're already down there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye! Wait, don't go yet. The vlog isn't quite over yet. It's the next day. It's Sunday. I don't usually vlog on Sundays because I work Sundays, but I've literally just got home and he was dry, so I thought I'd show you because I've talked about him enough. This was the Pooh Bear I got from the car boot sale for 75p. When I brought him, his head was like just so dirty and dark, and it looked like he'd had a roll around in some mud, but I couldn't leave him. So he is cleaned up very well. He is, you know, the ones I collect, the 90s naughties, Disney store, beanie ones. He's like in his pajamas, I think, carrying like a little book. So yeah, I thought before you go, I just had to show you him. And also I did my nails, thumbs pink. Okay, that's it, you're good to go now.